Have you ever sat down to focus on something important, only to realize an hour later that you've accomplished almost nothing? Your mind keeps wandering, your focus fades, and frustration builds. But what if I told you? This isn't just laziness or lack of discipline. There's a hidden psychological force controlling your attention. And once you understand it, you can bend it to your will. Today, we are diving deep into the science of sustained attention, the hidden mental weapon that elite performers, top CEOs, and even some of the most dangerous manipulators use to stay locked in while the rest of the world drifts away. Part 1. What is sustained attention? Sustained attention is the ability to maintain focus on a single task or object for an extended period without being distracted. Think of it as a mental spotlight. Most people struggle to keep that spotlight on one thing for more than a few minutes. Social media, endless notifications, constant multitasking. It's a war on your focus. But here's the twist. Your brain isn't broken. It's wired this way for survival. Millions of years ago, humans had to constantly scan their environment for threats. That instinct to shift attention rapidly, to notice something new, kept our ancestors alive. Today, that same instinct keeps you scrolling through TikTok instead of finishing that project. The question is, can you train your mind to resist these instincts? Can you take control of your attention instead of letting it control you? Part 2. The science behind focus. To understand sustained attention, you need to understand dopamine, the brain's chemical for motivation and reward. Every time something new appears, like a notification or a message, your brain gets a tiny dopamine hit. That hit feels good, but it pulls your focus away from the task that actually matters. Here's a little-known fact. Your brain can't multitask effectively. Every time you switch tasks, your focus drops by up to 40%. That means scrolling while trying to work isn't just harmless, it actively reduces your productivity. But here's the psychological secret. Sustained attention isn't about brute force. It's about controlling your environment, your triggers, and even your own mind. So your brain's dopamine system works with you, not against you. Part 3. How manipulators use sustained attention. This isn't just about personal productivity. Sustained attention is a tool manipulators and influencers exploit daily. When someone wants to control your behavior, they capture your attention first. Imagine a manipulative partner. They don't just demand your time. They strategically create moments of unpredictability. A message comes, then silence, then attention. Your brain releases dopamine every time you get rewarded with interaction. Soon, your focus, your attention, is no longer yours. It belongs to them. And corporations do it too. Social media platforms, advertising agencies, and even streaming services design content to hijack your attention. They know that every second you spend looking at their content is a second your brain spotlight is diverted from your goals, from your life. Understanding this is crucial, because sustained attention is power. Whoever controls it, controls outcomes. Part 4. Building your mental spotlight. So, how do you train yourself to master sustained attention? There are 3 psychological hacks most people ignore. Chunking your time. The brain can only maintain peak focus for about 90 minutes. Break your work into chunks with short breaks. Work with your brain, not against it. Environment control. Remove distractions completely. Phones, notifications, clutter, they are attention thieves. Create a space where your mental spotlight can shine without interruption. Mindfulness and awareness. Meditation isn't just for calm. It literally rewires your brain to notice distractions, then let them go. Over time, your focus becomes like a laser, precision and intensity, not scattered light. Consider this. A young entrepreneur struggled for years with constant distractions. But when she applied these principles, working in focused 90-minute chunks, turning off all notifications, and meditating daily, her productivity skyrocketed. Within months, she launched a successful startup. That's the power of controlling sustained attention. Part 5. The dark psychology of attention. There's a darker side to this, because once you understand sustained attention, you can also influence the attention of others. Experts in persuasion, negotiators, and even con artists use subtle techniques to capture and hold your focus. For example, they might use storytelling, creating suspense, curiosity, or emotion to lock your attention. Or they use scarcity, limited time, limited opportunity to make you hyper-focused on what they want you to see. And here's the chilling part. Attention equals influence. Whoever holds the spotlight can manipulate perception, beliefs, and even actions. That's why understanding your own attention isn't just a productivity tool, it's self-defense. Part 6. Real-life applications. Mastering sustained attention can completely change your life. Athletes use it to stay in the zone. Artists use it to create masterpieces. CEOs use it to make decisions that shape industries. But the skill isn't reserved for the elite. You can apply it daily. Work, complete tasks faster and better. Learning, retain information deeply instead of skimming. Relationships, be fully present and notice subtle cues others miss. Even a few minutes of intense focus can trigger your brain's flow state, the mental state where time disappears, creativity surges, and performance peaks. That's why the most successful people don't just work hard, they focus hard. Part 7. Attention killers you must avoid. To truly harness sustained attention, you need to know the silent killers of focus: digital distractions, social media, notifications, endless tabs. Every ping pulls your brain away. Multitasking myth. Switching between tasks actually reduces performance. Unclear goals. Your attention needs direction. Without clarity, your brain wanders. Mental fatigue. Lack of sleep or constant stress breaks focus. Instant gratification. Dopamine hits from trivial rewards. Make deep work feel less appealing. Avoid these, and you're halfway to a hyper-focused mind. Part 8. Practical exercises to strengthen focus. Here are 3 exercises you can start today. Single task challenge. Pick one task for 25 minutes. No phone, no interruptions. Slowly increase the time each day. Mindful observation. Spend 5 minutes. Noticing everything in your environment without judgment. Train your brain to stay in the present. Attention journaling. Track when your mind wanders. Identify triggers, then consciously redirect focus. Consistency is key. Your brain is a muscle. It grows stronger with exercise. Part 9. The secret of elite focus. Look at history's greats: Elon Musk, Leonardo da Vinci, Serena Williams. What's their secret? It's not just talent. It's sustained attention. They knew how to control their mental spotlight, ignore distractions, and push deeper than anyone else. The terrifying truth? Most people never reach this level because their attention is constantly stolen, and the world is designed to steal it. But the good news, once you take control, you're playing a completely different game from everyone else. Sustained attention isn't just a skill, it's power. The ability to focus, resist distractions, and control your mental spotlight determines your success, your influence, and even how much of life you truly experience. So here's the question: will you let your attention be stolen? Or will you take control and unlock your true potential? If you want more hidden psychology secrets to control your mind and influence the world around you, hit that subscribe button, turn on notifications, and join the silent tribe. Because once you understand the psychology of attention, nothing will ever control you again.